Me? Yes, great.
Good morning. My name is Andrew Watkins. My pronouns are he, him, and I'm a worship associate of this congregation, the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Cleveland. We acknowledge that we are gathering today on the lands of the Haudenosaunee and Anishinaabe peoples, also known as the Three Fires Council, which is comprised of the Potawatomi, Ojibwe, and Ottawa. It's good to be with you this morning. Welcome. We come from different places, different religions, different beliefs, different ages, and different backgrounds. Welcome. We come here for different reasons: to find community, to seek spiritual and personal truths, to question, to nurture heart and soul, to be nurtured, to explore new ideas, to find comfort, and perhaps to find the answers to some of our bigger questions. We hope that you will find comfort, connection, challenge, and love here. Whatever your age, young or old, or somewhere between, whoever you are, wherever you come from, whomever you love, know that you are welcome here. We especially welcome any guests who are worshiping with us for the first time today, either here with us physically or joining us in the cyber world. If you're interested in learning more about us, about who we are, we invite you to fill out one of the guest cards in the pew rack in front of you. You can place that in the offering plate when it comes around later in the service. And we'll be able to reach out to you and contact you with more information about our congregation. And if you're watching from an internet platform, you can go to our website, uucleveland.org, or just send us an email. On the back of your order of service, you'll see a QR code that we're still using for contact tracing. And so we'd appreciate it if you fill that out. It just takes a few minutes, and you can either do it now or you can do it at home when you get using the Bitly link. But for now, we're about to enter into sacred space. So please take a moment to silence your phones or any other electronics that beep. So I hope you will join with me in reciting the words of our chalice lighting, which is our congregational covenant, and can be found in the yellow cards in your pew rack. We cultivate trust with one another by celebrating differences, honoring boundaries, and offering compassion and care. We listen to each other deeply with curiosity and wonder. We speak for ourselves without need to defend ourselves or persuade each other. We create safe and brave space for healthy conflict, creativity, and fun. We reconcile through forgiving and making amends when we hurt one another. During these gray months of winter, when we all long for a little more light, we have a tradition of an extended Chalaka observance, lighting candles each week to recognize the light our principles or values shed in the world. We hope that you're able to spend a little time with this spiritual practice in your home, and we'll also lift up a principle in each Sunday service through the end of February. The third Sunday of Chalaka, on this third Sunday of Chalaka, we lift up our third principle, that we covenant to affirm and promote acceptance of one another and encouragement to spiritual growth in our congregations. This principle appears in the proposed revision we're exploring this year in the value of pluralism, through which we embrace our differences and commonalities with love, curiosity, and respect, as well as the value of transformation, by which we covenant to collectively transform and grow spiritually and ethically, and the value of generosity, which reminds us of our connection to one another in relationships of interdependence and mutuality.
Good morning. I'm Reverend Randy Partain. My pronouns are they, them, and I am delighted to be in worship with you today, whether you're here in person or joining us online. I invite you to hear the words of Reverend Angel Kyoto Williams, who writes, "The way that I think of love most often these days is that love is space. It is developing our own capacity for spaciousness within ourselves to allow others to be as they are. That is love. And that doesn't mean we don't have hopes or wishes that things are changed or shifted, but that to come from a place of love is to be in acceptance of what is, even in the face of moving it towards something that is more whole, more just, more spacious for all of us. Love is bigness. It is allowance. It is flexibility." So with that bigness and flexibility, may we enter into worship with one another today. We're going to sing together "When I Am Frightened," which is number 1012 in the Teal hymnal. But before we raise our voices together, I invite you to greet those around you. If you see a face you don't recognize, please make a special effort to help them feel welcomed. Each Sunday, we take time in our worship service to acknowledge that we bring all sorts of things here with us, joys and concerns that are just part of our being and part of what make us community with one another. And so if you're joining online and you'd like to share any joys or concerns you're holding today, you can share those in the comments. If you're here in person, we always invite folks to write any joys or concerns they want to share in the book here. And we have a couple this morning. Maggie Knapp has been